Yo, Hendo here with Average Dude Slowpitch. Today we're bringing you the brand new 2024 14-inch barrel Genesis from Louisville Slugger. This is going to be a two-piece end load model. Again, 14-inch barrel. First one I know of, but definitely first one of the 240 line. So we're going to go ahead, get some swings on it for you. It is about 34, 35 degrees out here, so well below the recommended temperatures from Louisville. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, head over to sluggerslowpitch.com. Very bottom of the page, they have a how to break in your bat, and they give you recommended temps, ways to break the bat in to make it last, all that kind of stuff. However, we wanted to ensure we had the footage for you on this one and how it performed prior to release. So we're going to go ahead, put about 50 swings on it with 52s, and then we'll get 30 to 40-ish swings depending how it's holding up, how our temperatures are changing with Classic M's, Pro M, so you can see those kind of game-style balls. We did our best to leave. We left the bats indoors all day. On the drive over here, we left the bats inside as well as the softballs, so that we made sure that everything wasn't super cold. So hopefully this thing will last for us, and if it doesn't, again, we're not really following the guidelines of how you're supposed to use this bat, but we wanted to get you that footage. So let's go ahead, put some swings on it, then we'll head back to the garage and get you our final thoughts. All right, and real quick before we throw swings on here, just some specs here for this bat. Again, it's a 14-inch barrel, end load model. It's going to have a kind of standard size handle. If you've swung the Louisvilles before, you know they're not like the thinner handles like Juno handle or Monster or Suncoast. All Louisvilles come with the pyramid grip as well, which I'm a huge fan of. If you're not, they are removable. I know we've had some people ask about that. And then a pretty much standard size knob. All right, let's go ahead and test our compression real quick on the 14-inch Louisville Slugger end load before we throw any swings on it. Dial to 0. And just under 300. Pretty on par with most of the Power Cell Tech Louisvilles we've seen so far. Let's get some swings on it and see where it's at. I mean, for hitting through a slight breeze right now, straight in at us, again, first couple swings at 52s, the ball's carrying pretty well. The sweet spot feels big, but I also don't know if I've necessarily found the sweet spot yet. But it doesn't feel like you're breaking through a log at least, which is good, which is what I was worried about with such a long barrel. Yeah, I mean, it's handling 52s great. So if you're somebody who has to swing one of those leagues where they make you use 52s or softer balls, I've always been a fan of the Louisvilles, these Power Cell Techs with the softer ones. But I mean, we're 10 swings in to hopping the fence out there on the baseball field. So it's a good sign. Again, it's about 33, 34 degrees right now. Yes, we're only using 52s, but so far no sign of any issues with the bat so far. But we'll keep it going. See how this 14-inch barrel opens up. Nice knuckleball.
Yeah, but I see what you mean though, like how big the barrel actually is, you know, like.
Now,
That one felt pretty good too. I think it's right there by that end, that Y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, you hit that one's the sweet spot.
Yeah.
You get that real low.
That's the thing though, is like, even with the 52s, the sound is, I mean, yeah, it's different, but you could still hear it, you know, you can still hear when it's gonna sound. I think this is gonna sound better even with the Classic M's.
Could you imagine?
That one felt good too. Yeah. Well, like you said, I'm conflicted because it feels good, but it's just different. You know what I mean? Like a lot of sweet spot.
I just want to say, you know, a bat's good when Junior's first swing is into the trees.
Is into the trees.
Oh.
see. I had a short hop easy. Good.
Yeah, it jumps off the barrel good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You missed that one too.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell where. It sounded almost like near the hands, but.
Yeah, but like you said, you know, when you have a barrel this size, it's kind of hard to tell where you miss, even when you do.
Yeah.
That one felt great. That one felt really good.
That's great.
Maybe one more, good one, and then I'll turn up the radar. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay.
93 miles per hour. 97 miles per hour. 105 miles per hour. 100 miles per hour. 107 miles per hour. 92 miles per hour. 99 miles per hour. 96 miles per hour. 88 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour. 94 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour. 87 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour.
All right, now that we're field swings, velo test complete here with the 14-inch end loaded Louis. Let's just see kind of where it finished on us. Compression-wise, again, it was sub 40 degrees all day. About 100 swings, 60 of them most likely with 52s. And then the rest of our swings were with Classic M's, Pro M's. Just an assortment of all the different ones. Let it sit on 0. And we're sitting at about 260. So that's what we wanted to see, to be honest. It's at the spot now where, I mean, not that they're not game ready from the start, but to bring it from about 280 down to that 260 mark from the rest of the power cells, they hold pretty well. So we're not expecting that really to go anywhere. And we'll talk a little bit more about it in the final thoughts. All right, and we're field swing, compression test, and velo test complete here with the brand new 14-inch end load Louisville Slugger. And all in all, I was pleasantly surprised. I'm not a long barrel fan. Typically 13 inches about the longest I'll like to go. However, I typically even swing 12-inch barrels with the Vanilla Gorilla, the Matt Brady, Everett Williams, things like that. So for this, I was kind of worried it might feel kind of like a log or like it's dragging through. And this one, again, a 26, and it felt pretty good. No real issue with getting the bat through the zone. You could definitely tell feedback-wise which spot was the no-kidding sweet spot, which sat somewhere initially around like the SVI of Louisville here. And then as we got more and more swings on it, that sweet spot definitely started to open up. And as expected with such a long barrel and with how the Louisvilles are typically, the whole thing was pretty forgiving. If you caught it towards the end or towards the handle, neither one hurt your hands. You could tell, however, on your hands and with the sound that you missed, but you still got pretty good performance. I think we were still able to hit high 80s, even low 90s off the ends. And then we were right there in the high 90s. I think we hit a triple digits a couple times off of the sweet spot as well. So if you're somebody who's a longer barrel fan and you've been kind of waiting for whether it's been a Louisville Slugger or something that's just real hot out of the wrapper, you can swing right away, this is going to be one of your best choices. Again, today, it was about 35 degrees out all day. Temperatures went up just a little bit. We're still sitting at 40, so at no point did we get above 40. And this thing lasted just fine for us. We've got some, obviously, ball marks. We do have webbing, which expected. And we brought the compression down from about 280 to 260. But in the cold weather, with about 100 swings, half of those being 52s and half being Classic M's, Pro M's, that's kind of expected. So if you actually go to Slugger Slowpitch and you follow their braking procedures, which again is at the bottom of their page, I think you'll find that if you use this in the correct conditions, it'll take a little bit longer for that compression to come down, even though you don't need it to come down for it to be game ready. It's still hot straight out of the wrapper. And then once you get it to that 260-ish range, or again, you just follow what their braking guidelines are, throw it in your bag, it's game ready, it'll last you for a while. Don't take these things out there if you haven't swung Louisville before and just start swinging stadiums, Pro-Ms, the hardest balls you can, try to hit them as far as you can. Take your time with these. They're a great bat. They'll last you forever. They'll be one of the hottest ones you can buy, one of the hottest bats you'll swing. But if you're somebody who likes to take a ton of BP, these aren't really what this is meant for. Go ahead and find something else. We've got plenty of other bats on the channel you can check out. But if you want something game ready, it's going to be able to be pulled straight out of the wrapper, game it, whether it's tournaments, league, whatever it might be. This is definitely your bat right here. And again, for those long barrel fans, 14-inch barrel, Felt a whole lot better than I expected. And it's great to see that this thing did hold up in the cold for us, even though I don't recommend doing that for yourself. With that being said, we appreciate you checking this out. Watch for this dropping here real soon. You'll have two options kind of to pick this up that we can help you with. You can head over to sluggerslowpitch.com, use our code ADS35, or if you head over to headbangersports.com for any Louisville products. So for this, it's also code ADS35. However, if you want anything else over at Headbanger Sports, it's going to be code ADS. If you want any other products, you're looking for other gear, suggestions, whatever it might be, you can head down into the description. We've got our Linktree link down there. It's going to have things like Bruce Bolt, Headbanger, Slugger, Proton, a bunch of other options. It's got our website on there, averagedudeslowpitch.com, ways to contact us. So if you have questions, comments, concerns, you want help ordering, advice, whatever it is, we can get you squared away. Or if you just have feedback for us on the channel or something you'd like to see, we're always open to some feedback. So we appreciate you checking out the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Have a great day.